because nobody knows how to kill off a naked black mage. That makes me more mad than my teammates dying. Like, so many runs, all of your characters just die off non-stop. But when you're trying to get somebody to die, they just won't go down. That was a waste of 10 minutes. Okay, Ghoul. Kill off Dan, please. That's close. Try again. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Okay, Garland, all you have to do is just poke him. Any amount of damage will kill him off. Of course, Juke Master Dan, and this is going to be a 3-round battle. Or, surprisingly not. I didn't think the fighters were actually going to do enough. Dan has max HP for me every time. Every single time Dan is max HP. And he always survives. But at least we had a sub 3 loot. Hopefully Dan dies to pirates. That's a lot of enemies. They did a little bit of damage to Dan. Alright, at least this is a faster start than I've been having today. Now hopefully Dan dies here. I know I say that every fight. All it takes is 3 pirates to kill Dan. They can do up to 16 damage a swing. Alright, one more will take him out. Please kill Dan. Not my black mage I care about. And Dan survives again. Starting to get to the point where I think I should just reset at Garland if the black mage doesn't die. Wait, that's right. Ice belt, not buying the short sword yet. If I could get like a double ogre battle, maybe he'll take enough damage to die. Alright, one more hit from an ogre will kill him at least. Dan survives another day. Another single ogre. This has just been a trend. Hey, Dan's dead. It can happen. I didn't think it was so hard to kill black mages, but if they're in the first slot, apparently they just don't die. So we're gonna be a bit behind on XP, since Dan was soaking it all up. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. If he doesn't die to Garland, I'm just going to reset. Because I'm tired of wasting all of my experience on Dan, when all that early game XP is very important. There we go, 90 damage, 102. Ice has a very good chance to kill him. This short sword has done nothing since I bought it. The warrior's been rolling low on every hit so far. Okay, I'll use this as kill secure. This is kind of slow. Okay, we're level 4, that's good. I like to be level 4 by that battle. At the latest. Alright, if I fight 4 or 5 Kaizakus, I should be good. 4, okay. I think that's enough money. Yes, that'll be enough. That's 480. I think actually 3 would have been enough also. That probably wasn't smart, but we'll see if we manage to kill this guy off. We do. I should have done that the other way around. But it worked out. I don't have to do any extra fights this time, that's nice. I like to get 10 heals, 6 pures, and 3 tents. And I'll save the extra bit of chump change for buying Lit 2 in case we are short on money. It's not much to be short on, but it could come in handy. 1 Kaizaku, that is awful. do I take the extra Kaizuku battle? We'll see. If I get double ogres, I'll continue. And it's double ogres, okay. So I'm gonna skip the second Kaizuku battle. And just hope I get enough ogres in the second part of this grind. Okay, single ogre is not a great start. It would have been good to see double double single. Okay, I really want a double. Goody. Ogre poverty again. I don't know if I can hit level 5 on this battle. And it's minimum ogres again. I like how fighter's almost full while warrior's almost dead. Yep, not level 5. 105 XP away. And I still need a lot of money. Let's just skip that. Do I fight a double ogre here? It is a double ogre, but I don't think that's enough money still. I think I'm a tiny bit shy. I didn't count damage on the top one, but it doesn't matter. $390, is that? I hope that's enough. I don't remember exactly how much money I had. Okay, it's enough. If I could just get the ogres I would like, or the Kaizokus I like, on the initial trip, and I wouldn't have to force all these extra battles every time. Now that I want single ogres, I get double. When I want double ogres, I always get singles. It's like, this game just hates me all the time. Oops. That was a mistake. This is fine though. I'm just 2 steps further ahead. Okay, yeah, that was still acceptable. Like, I really shouldn't have to take extra battles. I have to get so statistically unlucky to need to take extra fights with my start. Move it that. Like, I take so many extra ogre battles. The problem is I keep getting 1 Kaizoku on all of my fights. But then I keep getting ogre poverty. Like, if I get 1 double ogre out of like the 10 battles, there's a problem with those odds. Always fight maximum enemies here. I don't think this is maximum actually. I think 6 is maximum. I fight 5 all the time. Because you can get 2 arachnids, 2 spiders, a monk, and a scum. Okay, you guys really need to run. I should have done this first. And then I wouldn't have been messing up so much in that menu. Of course, I choose the wrong fighter. Hey, 2 wizards. not awful time for having an extra battle. Technically 2 extra battles, because one of them I skipped. Well, I finally made it past the wizards today. That shouldn't be a problem using this team, but lately the struggle's been real. At least today the struggle's been real. Lately vampires been the real issue. Which is sad because vampires should be pretty free. Like, as long as he doesn't crit somebody or melee your black mage, that fight is over. Really bad. Skip that battle. I'm only taking the single ogres because there is no chance I can be level 8 or level 6. Which is also making it so I'm not going to hit level 8. Okay, can I beat Astos in one try today? I have not had a single attempt Astos in a while. That wasn't great. I think we're at 54. That's good damage. One more good ice, we can take him out. That was not a good ice. That was minimum damage, but we survived. Cool. All we had to do is outspeed him. He rushed straight through his spells. He did not use a single melee attack. And I'm continuing my streak of resetting to Astos. Or dying to Astos, I guess. $46 damage. Oh boy. Damage is not looking good. Okay, a couple melees, that's nice. Maybe we'll actually beat him this time. not rolling minimum damage. There we go. I don't know why I always waste so much time on Astos. Like, he just kills me every time. The black mage has got a good chance of dying here. It's not a big deal if he does die. It just costs me some money. Black mage, do we run? Thank you. Alright, we've got a run going. Fire 2. Let's not end up 5 steps off step route somehow again today. That was pretty ridiculous yesterday. Okay, can you do 61 damage, Black Mage? No. I mean, he could have done 61 damage, he just didn't. Stupid broom. Does that ogre really have like 3 hit points? I think that's what he had. And I was expecting to lose time here. I was expecting to lose more actually than this. since I died to Astos. But I'm only gonna lose a few seconds somehow. I need to time how much time save that actually does save walking outside there. I don't feel like it saves much. Like a second or two at most. Yesterday I walked into the town first. I don't know why I was messing everything up yesterday. I just needed to take a break and I did. I didn't really think about or play the game at all for the rest of the day. And today I just came in fresh and ready to go. I'm not gonna have as much cash as before. I still have plenty of cash, though. This should be good enough for heal potions. I'm not gonna have 50, but that's fine. I don't need 50. That's just like the maximum I'll buy. And then I save whatever extra gold I have. So I'm going to take an extra in trip just because I'm out of Lit 2 charges. So we should be about on pace with my PB. What are you doing, dwarf? I always do that. I always put them on the wrong enemies. But it didn't matter. Oops. I really shouldn't have all of the wooden on one guy. I mean, if you think about it, having all iron on the top guy makes more sense. Until you get poisoned. And once you get poisoned and your party swaps around, then you don't want your weak fighter to be on top without all the iron. Yeah, we're not hitting level 8. And that's okay. I'm not going to try to get level 8. Come on, Bet. I know you gave me half a second to get past you, and I blew it. Good job, team. You failed to one round a Groger. Come on, Bat. Ambushed by 8. The worst this battle can possibly be. I feel like I get ambushed by 8 gargoyles, like, at least 30% of the time. Oh boy. These bats. Just wasting time. Why couldn't I be ambushed by the 1 Groger? Then on the 4 Groger, anything but an ambush. Okay, can we run away please? Okay, 4 rounds of Groger. I don't know why things can't just go well. Out of the way, Bat. I'm going to heal the Black Mage here because I don't trust my team of surviving this next battle. With how things have been going. Do we get slap locked? No. Good. If I didn't get trolled by that bat, then I wouldn't be bleeding time here. Even with some poor fights, that's the only reason I'm actually bleeding time. Just sitting there. And I guess the 4-round Groger doesn't help anything. Dazzle is good to see. Miss Fighter. It's fine. The Black Mage will carry the team. Okay, can you guys do 10 points of damage each? I know it can be hard for you. Early game fighters. So useless. That's not true, they're able to tank very well. Don't troll me back, thank you. I have one more chance to run away this round. And it doesn't happen. Let's not get stun locked and die. Alright, Black Mage, get me out of here. This is why I should have saved that Lit 2 instead of using it on the wizards. I was thinking about saving it for some images. I'm going to risk it. Monster strike first. And that's why I decided to risk my black mage with no hit points. Because I'm gonna heal up with all these tents. I'm a little bit behind where I would like to be here. Ideally, I pick up the rod at least at 55 minutes. I know if I do a fast 4-man route, I can get there even quicker. I can probably sub 50 the rod. "99 hit points. Black Mage is not even gonna have 100 HP for Lich. That's annoying. Only 4 of them, and they poisoned 2 of my people right away. Down to 7 pures. I can walk around that bat because I have steps to spare. I know my fighters are not set up correctly, but there's enough fights that'll move us around for poisoning that it's fine. Okay, Black Mage, get us out of here. I don't have Fire 2s to spare. Thank you. Beep beep bat. And I'm going to try and not heal until after the werewolf. And I only do that if I get poisoned. I mean, I hope to not get poisoned. Alright. Then I can heal up when I use the rod. $80 hit points should be enough. Why didn't I use the rod? Dum dum, that was the whole point. If he smacks the Black Mage again, he could kill him. Okay, let's not die to 2 images, guys. They are dangerous, please run. As long as the giant doesn't smack the Black Mage. Hopefully he punches Warrior, or nobody. Oh goody, a 5 ambush. Because I haven't been struggling enough with Stunlock. Well, I've bleeded all of my, or bled, all of my time save that I had. With a lot of awful encounters. Please don't. Good, that's a perfect first start. My first turn. Damage to fighters is on the lower end. Same with fire 2. We've done like 140-ish damage. Okay, 190-ish. Nice. Alright, we got an Ice 2-less Lich because we killed him in 2 rounds. And he punched us the first turn. Why was every battle awful? Then I get a good Lich battle. I'd rather every fight. Yeah, the Lich was amazing. It annoys me that every single random encounter goes poorly, then Lich goes good. I'd rather have, like, you know, those 15 random encounters go decently while Lich is a struggle. That would save so much more time with one poor fight. That's, you know, a painful one, but it would still be way better. Like, I'd be happy even with my Black Mage dying at Lich and only surviving with the fighters. If all the normal encounters just went well enough. Not being stun locked and failing to run and getting ambushed by 8 enemies all the time. But we have a run going. That's what matters. I'm only a minute behind. I can save that. Oops. That's fine. I just have an extra tent now. Wait. I still have to use the inn. And I'm going to have to give one fighter all of my armor. Because I was dumb and gave him all of the weak stuff. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Fighter's got the better armor now. The amount of XP difference they have is minimal at this point. Alright, off to ordeals. This is where I actually died yesterday. Because I made a mistake again by getting off step in a really dumb spot in Ordeals. Fought Argoyles. So let's not do that again. That's the first time I made that mistake in Ordeals. I just walked up one too many tiles after picking up the Zeus Gauntlet, which I've never done before. Now it'll be something I always think about. And yes, I know you can tent on the side of the building. I just like walking back and forth instead of up and down. And since I have extra steps to waste, it doesn't really matter where I tent. That's just personal preference. Good, easy number of enemies. And no sleep lock. I've been slept locked a lot lately, so it's kind of annoying. I actually almost died on that encounter. It might have been yesterday or the day before that, I don't remember. But recently I almost died on that first fight in here. At least that was a quick one-round battle. Low for money, but good for time. Depending how the next couple fights go, I'm definitely in territory of gold. And we haven't been poked out too much, so I'm not going to put on the gold bracelet like I do a lot of the time. And that is again the easiest formation this can be. Oops, dum-dum. Weapons. Let's do that from now on, so I can't accidentally take the extra step. Alright, that at least is good time save. I assumed that would be a gold split, because everything was going pretty well. That was a great fire too. Can I get another good fire too and kill them both? Well, good job Black Mage for carrying this fight. Fighter almost died there with the good armor on. He's fully decked out in silver. I don't know why I was thinking right there. I was about to do a hard reset, and that would have screwed me over. Not really. I just wouldn't know what I would be fighting up next. But it wouldn't actually have been a big deal if I did a hard reset there. Let's just be safe. And hopefully that's enough peers for the whole game. I'm gonna buy a bunch of heals here, but not max out my heals. I could technically save myself a menu if I max out my heals here, and I don't use very many in Ice Cave. Then I risk going into the volcano with low heals. But that's not a risk I really want to take. But it's an option for the future. If I need to try and save time later on, I can try and save myself going to a menu in additional time. We're going into the buy items. It doesn't save much time overall. A very minor amount. Alright. One more fight. Hopefully this fight goes well. Ambush. That's not looking promising. Well, that bleeds a little bit of time. Hey, that looks a lot better. I still have time to save here though, even with that botched beginning. We're pretty full, so I'm not going to heal up for the giant. And he brought his buddies. That's a lot of damage on the warrior. So I've got to heal him up. Come on, press over. Oh boy, that's bad. I'm not risking a run. I'm going to use one of my fire 2s. Okay, killing off all but 2 is fine. Then I can finish these with the Zeus Gauntlet. That is the worst fight to be ambushed by. I do believe I fight ghouls before or wraiths, sorry. But I wanted to be full anyways. Nope, it's not a wraith battle, it's straight to this. And it would be nice if he'd stop bringing his wolf pals. Cool Frost. Goody. I'm telling you, these normal battles are going poorly. Yeah, not buying any heal potions from here until fighting Carrie, that just sounds dumb. It's possible if everything went perfect. But things never go perfectly. Man, my luck in these fights, like, I really don't want to fight Frost Wolves. Get maximum 2 out of 3 times. I want double ogres. Oh, you only get 1. Everything's just the wrong amount. I'm not going to heal the fighter because there's a good chance he's gonna die here anyways. Then based on whoever survives, if anyone survives. Okay, that's good. And you kill off my fighter I cared more about. You jerk. But overall, it's a good eye. How did I manage that one? Hey, welcome in, and yeah, we're still going. I didn't save as much time as I could have because I actually had some pretty lengthy fights in here. I don't really want to heal the Black Mage, but I probably should. Hey, strike first. See, I didn't need to heal him. Waste 2 heal potions. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. I really haven't practiced this at all. Okay, that's the correct spot. So I'm not going to try anything crazy for carry. I know in my last run I tried level 12 carry. But I'm not doing that again. I still think level 12 carry is possible. It just takes even more luck. Oops. I could buy the bottle now, but I like the wait. Just in case I don't have enough money. Like, I only fought one Zomble. I mean, I actually have plenty of money now that I think about it, because I killed a 9-pack of undead. And I had almost maximum fur wolves. So I definitely have the cash. Alright, now to Melmond, buy Warp. You don't have to buy Warp right now. But I like to buy Warp now, so I don't forget it. Because I'm driving right by there anyway, or flying right by there. So I might as well just pick it up while I'm going by it. And I haven't tested this out yet, but I think I can just tent here. Skip that. Oops, that's the wrong way. Yeah, technically not flying by it, but it's barely out of the way. Unless you're dumb like me and fly the wrong direction. Please move, lady. Thank you. Up? Yeah, up. Let's use the inn now. Since I don't have to revive anybody. I don't have to buy any tents, because I still have a cabin left over. And I don't know how many heal potions I have. But I know that I used up a lot. So I probably don't have time to save on the carry split. But I know I have time to save on the Kraken split. Because on Kraken, I died in the waterfall, which cost me about 3 minutes. And I am almost sure going to lose time on Tiamat because I got a first try Bane. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. But that's all the real time loss / gain that I have potential for. Everything else will probably be around plus minus a minute based on encounter RNG. I'm just gonna buy potions until I'm full. Now I've never used 99 going to the volcano, so I could probably just leave now and I should be fine. In fact, I'll go down to 55k, and if I'm not full on potions, we'll call it good enough. Of course you're in the way. I'm not going to try to push him out of the way. Hey Dine, welcome in, and yeah, it's you spend a lot of time in this speedrun in the shop. It takes so long to buy items. And thanks to good luck, we're off to... The run's been kinda... It's had its good segments, but overall it hasn't been great. I had an amazing Lich fight, but lots of bad luck on random encounters. But we're in the home stretch here. The biggest run killers are gone. We can still die anywhere in the late game, but we go into all of the late game fights much more confidently than the early game fights. The early game fights are very sketchy. And so in case anybody didn't know, we try to walk on as much lava as possible, because you don't get into encounters on lava tiles. Not fight, run. I'm coming over here to pick up a second ice sword. Yeah, the flickering is kind of awful, I think, but for the NES days, you know, you gotta do something for the lack of what you have to work with. That was a nice heat. So we hope to not see very many heats. The Agama's only got a 25% chance to use it. We hope that he just punches the fighter in the face a bunch. Ah, that's not a good start. So here's the last actual grind of the game. We fight these guys for 10 minutes. So the goal here is to get the fighter up to 11 as fast as possible. That's alright, thanks for the good luck, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just glad I got past the early game, honestly. Whatever happens now is whatever happens now. Well then, that's what happens. I don't think I can get enough XP to make up for that at the waterfall. He's level 11. And he just hit 11. I don't think I can get the XP before the waterfall. Oops. I don't think he'll be level 12, and if I have to, I guess I can walk out of the waterfall. That's not ideal, but we'll see. I'll give it a shot and see how far behind I am. There's 3 fights that I can take outside of the waterfall. I'll have to use up my house then, so I won't house before Sea Shrine, but they are the first 3 encounters in the table. I think it's Ocho Caribe twice, and a Hydra battle, but I'm not positive. It's whatever encounter 3 and 4 are. Since I'm going to be earning extra XP, I think I'm going to try and leave here after level 16 instead of 17. Since the fighter's going to gain more XP outside of the volcano. To try and save a bit of time. What level am I now? 15, okay. So I'll do one more level and leave. I'm surprised my gold time hasn't popped up yet. From when I left the volcano early. That's actually good for XP then. It's going to be sketchy to live, but that should be enough XP. And I'll just have to use my house before waterfall. Then walk into town afterwards and rest at the inn. Which is fine. I can do that. Okay, 16, so let's get out of here. Oops. It's 2 steps, that's fine. I still have the steps. Yeah, the first battle. We'll just see how it goes, because I gotta fight that one twice. And if we don't have enough XP, then I'll just try the waterfall at level 11 and see what happens when we walk out. Now that'll screw up my sea shrine. I'd have to reset some encounters. So I really don't want to do that. Okay, fighter, it would be nice if you could hit this guy 3 times. You're high enough level to do that. I'm guessing I'm not going to hit 17 here. It would be nice. Okay, I'm forcing another until I'm 17. Because I want that strength on carry. There we go. Fighting that a tiny bit early, but it's fine. Alright, carry, don't be a jerk. That's a good start. 66. So we hope for fighter to crit a bunch, and her to not melee a lot. Because fighter's got like a 30% chance to crit or something like that. I believe with Ice Sword it's only around 30-ish%. It could be higher. With 3 swings. This fight is still going. It's not bad. I mean, those 23s don't help. Alright, there goes Carrie. Now here's gonna be the hard part. Okay, now I need to buy my 15 tents. And I'm gonna buy one extra in case something goes wonky because of us having to take these extra fights. Actually, I'm going to have extra tents because we don't have to take these fights. It's fine, I can use the tents for healing if I need to. I'm going to need to use the tents for healing actually, now that I think about it. So let's buy an extra one. There, now I have like 5 tents for healing between these encounters that are going to hurt. So I don't need to buy too many heal potions here. I'll buy 2 more and call it good enough. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. So we are low level. We hopefully have enough money to buy our supplies here. Ooh, we're gonna have just enough. Yeah, that's right. No, we don't have just enough. I lied. Oh well. I should have sold the flame sword instead of the ice sword. Let's give this to you. Why didn't I use the bottle? And I could just buy my houses here. Yeah, I'll just buy the houses here. That way I don't have to worry about using the inn later. We'll see if this works. I expect death in the waterfall. but we'll see. Oh, I don't fight. That's not good. I forgot I don't fight in the water here. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's fight in the water. Much better. That's not much XP, but it's gonna have to do. Whatever. I need to take all these battles anyways. So. And it's a nacho, actually. I don't have that. It's fine. Ice 2 will do better damage anyways. So we're definitely not going to be level 12. If this was the red Kirby Furgator, then yes, we could get 12. But that fight is just not enough XP. This game's only hard when you're trying to actually figure out everything in the game. Wait, wrong fighter. There we go, Zeus. The game is difficult to get started on, but when you know all the ins and outs of the game, it becomes much easier. Now trying to speedrun it, on the other hand, can be challenging because you're setting yourself up for failure on like every corner. Are we 12? No, we are not. How close are we? 1300. That's too bad. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take these battles again until the Black Mage hits level. Then I can use a house and I'll be on the correct steps for getting into Sea Shrine. That'll be the best bet. Because it's going to take me extra time either way. Then after fighting Nacho here, Then I can just skip one encounter, then go in. That'll work. So I'm going to pretty much lose all of the time I had to save in this split, but at least the run will still be alive. And there's level 11 for Warrior and 12 for Black Mage, okay. House and tent. Skip the next encounter, then rush in. So that definitely cost me time. But at least we're back on track now. I don't have... That's not going to do anything. I should have just used fire too. I don't know why I didn't. It's not like I need to save it. So now I would like to get 13 on the Black Mage. I don't have to rush it instantly. But if there's an easy battle, I'm going to try and take it. As long as I'm not dumb and using incorrect spells for no reason. Like this I should take. Because it can die to one swing from the fighter. Or warrior. It's not a ton of XP, but it's quick. Move it, bat. Oh yeah, the bats were really trolling me back in Earth Cave. You know what? I'm gonna take 2 of these also. I really want to try and save that extra bit of time in Sea Shrine. And if I can take it out in one round, let's do it. I probably should have just taken that. But since it was the first strike, I figured I'd run. No out of bounds bat. Let's heal the Black Mage. Okay, this is worth taking. There are no cockatrices, so I'm not going to lose in this fight. And it's really good XP. The Zeus Gauntlet ensures that all the mummies should be dead. That wasn't a bad fight at all, and that should be pretty nice XP. Yeah. So I'm not going to be the proper level. Take 2 steps. 1, 2. Now I could take one of these battles. Nope. It's not gonna level me up anyways. And since I don't want to use the inn, I will house up there. And now on to the Sea Shrine. I don't have any unrunnable battles in the Sea Shrine. I'm just gonna take some of the really easy battles for XP. But most things I'm just going to run from. I can't use the Black Mage's Lit 2s. I need to save them for the boss fight. So I need to remember that. Well, we got 18 on the fighter. That's what I wanted before carry, or before Kraken. So I did get up to 18. Because 18 is when I get my 4th swing on the fighter. And there's a bunch of safe squares here that I'm avoiding because I need to delay for an encounter coming up. Because normally all of the steps in front of doors are free squares and you don't get into encounters in front of them. So generally I walk on all of them. But I'm avoiding that right now because I'm gonna have to waste steps later on anyways. So it'll just save me from wiggling around a little bit if I don't take them now. Oh yeah, and iron for gold. And I only have 1 warp. So I should have actually waited to do that menu until the next floor, but it's my fault. So I doubt that I can get world record with this run. But a PB is probably still possible. We'll see how much time that I have left after Kraken. Since I had a first try Tiamat Bane, I have no time to save on that split. I have a tiny bit to save on the Chaos split, but not really much. This is not worth a lot of XP. Yeah, I shouldn't take the Sea Trolls. And this is where I will be delaying for an encounter. I wouldn't call this world record pace. There's been too many things that went wrong. Way too many. Like my black mage dying at level 11 in the volcano. So I had to force an extra 6 encounters outside to get him to level up. That killed all of my free time that I had here. Because I have like 3 minutes to save on this split. We'll see how the time is, how much time I have left when I'm done with Kraken. I'm definitely losing time here, which I knew was going to happen. Because that grind was awful. I left for carry a tiny bit early to try to make up for it. I only hit level 16 on the fighter instead of 17. Before leaving the Agma grind. Now I did make sure to hit 17 on the last Agma so that I would have the bonus strength for fighting carry. But I left like almost a full level behind where I want to be, since I had to farm up XP for the Black Mage anyways. I think the only way that I still have a chance for world record is if I get a first try Tiamat Bane again. That's probably my only hope. Oh, and also welcome in, Bison. We'll see what happens here. I have him with that. Okay. So fight Zeus. Fast. I probably should have used a defense on turn 1 for safety. But I'm throwing safety out the window. Nice crit, almost 400. And he crits me back, but it's fine. I should kill him here, right? Yeah. Okay, still 3 minutes ahead. It's possible. Alright, Tamelmon. Need to turn in the slab. Of course you'd get in the way, and he'd walk as far away as possible. only sighting of the Tyro this run. Now it's very important that I take the tile right next to that town. You are really in the way. Please go up. Thank you. Yeah, fighting those zombies just takes too much time. I probably didn't need to use the house there, I could have saved it, but we don't take enough poke along the way that it shouldn't matter. Unless the black mage gets crit by a giant. Using the house early shouldn't matter. I do have extra tents, yeah, because I bought some extras because I wasn't sure what I was going to need for that walk up to Waterfall. I have plenty of extra tents if I needed the healing. So we're going to hope for first try Bane. Because I really need... Oh, I didn't put on the ribbon on Warrior. It's fine. I'll just do it at the next menu. I should have already done it. It helps him not get paralyzed against stuff like this. And of course they're all going to target him just because I didn't give him the ribbon. That was like 7 attacks in a row on my warrior. I'll take a little bit of free healing. The ribbon would not have saved me from having to use that pure potion. I'm pretty low on pures, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Dragon on you. That on you. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I was gonna heal also. I do need to heal. And of course these guys ambush. They always ambush. Not always, but it feels like it. Surprisingly, they didn't spam Scorch 8 times before I ran. Because they have a pretty high chance to use Scorch. I think it's like It's either 50 or 75%. They scorch a lot. Ideally, we don't get double thundered. Good. The fighter did his job. Let's not get petrified. I probably shouldn't have tried the heal staff with Black Mage. That wasn't really the smartest choice. Not that it mattered, but... this is a nice safe fight that I can use a heal staff on. And yes, I call it a safe fight even though technically I could get nuked. I don't want to get poisoned. Opal. Oh, I forgot the Bane Sword. I'm going to do it now before I forget entirely. I should have did that in the armor menuing, but I forgot. So, the reason that I don't mind using the heal staff with the Black Mage is he's not guaranteed to run in battle, while the fighter mostly, he's not completely guaranteed, but he has a very high chance to run. As long as the Black Mage is under no status effect. And I should not have been meleeed by that Naga. Down to 2 pures. Nice, strike first. Maybe I'll get a heal off. I should have healed up before that Wiz Mummy battle. That was actually very sketchy that I didn't. I actually am looking like I have a decent amount of time to save here still. If Tiamat goes really well. Don't poison me, please. Of course. Okay, press down. Defense, Bane, fast. Maybe the warrior will first try Tiamat. Nope. Nice. Okay. Well, that saved the run. So we've actually got a chance now. That was a really good Tiamat. I was worried with as much damage as she was doing to me, but it worked out in the end. Second try, Bane. I don't have an extra house here, so I have to walk back out. Which is fine. Yeah, Tiamat was really just trying to nuke me down fast. She saw through my strategy. But lucky for me that it worked. I need to buy 30 heal potions. I'm gonna buy a couple piers to be safe too. There we go. Technically 41 heals be at max. Oh yeah? I really want to just have less heal potions for Chaos. So many runs we have like 30 potions left over. And I stopped counting, so I have no idea how many I have to buy now. You guys talked me out of it. I guess I get the full 41. Only because I lost count. Because I can't talk and count at the same time. Wait. I don't... Did it say it was done? No. Not paying attention. Alright, there. I've got 99. Oh, that would have been bad. That's why I usually try and do this before I go to Temple of Fiends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I figure if Temple of Fiends is bad, we probably die anyways. But I guess I'll save my low potion days for later. That's an annoying start. Hey, we weren't ambushed. That's nice. Alright, let's heal up before Phantom. I mean, if Phantom punches the Black Mage is probably dead anyways. And I didn't go by Fire 3 again. That was an awful turn 1. Nobody crit and we did, like, minimum damage. But turn 2 at least made up for it. And I probably should actually heal up. And I should have done that when I used the loot. Good, we killed off for a giant. Then all the wolves should go down since I used the Zeus also. Oh yeah! Thank you. I don't know why I didn't have it on. That would have been why I did no damage to Phantom. I wasn't even looking at his animation. There we go, that's a lot better damage. That would be why I was not hitting hard at all on Phantom. I really need to just start equipping Excalibur the second I get it. Like, there's no reason not to just throw it on right away. Like, I know that I'm used to waiting until my menu before Temple of Fiends, because in a lot of other runs I usually save and reset before the Fiends. Or something like that. I could have used one more potion, but it's fine. Get rid of the ribbon there. Let's put the Bane Sword in second slot. Excalibur defense is fine. Yep, I give Bane Sword to the Black Mage because I don't really need to use it at all, so I can just use it on Chaos if I don't need to heal for, you know, a chance at one-shotting Chaos. That's irritating. Hopefully we break out of this paralysis soon. Let's go, fighter. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of painful. Good hit. 102 HP left, but that was a painful nuke. And we got 19 for our strength bonus. Yep, that was an 11 potion nuke. I mean, when I came here at level 12, I didn't even have enough max HP to survive a full nuke if he hit hard enough. I did survive, but... That's annoying that she meleeed me first. Okay, 250-ish. Okay, fighter, you gotta do some damage, buddy. There we go. Yeah, I've died to her before from Rub also. Only once. And it was actually in a practice run. It wasn't in an actual attempt. I'm actually yet to be glanced through a ribbon during a run. I've been glanced from the Gurmedusas in practice before. But yeah, I've never had an official run die to Gurmadusas rubbing my main fighter. Or actually, I think I have. A very long time ago. I think that was when I was doing single segment, actually. And the run technically didn't die because I had 2 fighters. But the main fighter that was supposed to... that's fine, yeah. The main fighter that was supposed to survive got screwed over. Okay, we got 1 defense up. Ink is good. Okay, we should be fine. Oh, I've had an actual run die to stun lock on the Gurmadusas. That has happened. I honestly thought that I was going to die today to that. As soon as I saw the fighter paralyzed, I'm like, here we go. I only got up 1 defense. Alright, fighter, you got a crit, buddy. Crit like you mean it. And yep, that was a pretty good Kraken too. Let's just use the extra heal potion. I have plenty. Yes, a strike first. I don't like that wizard battle. Or the vampire battle. And whiz vamps. Another strike first. Then an ambush. It couldn't last forever. That's why I used the heal potion to waste off those 3 extra hit points. Just in case. I don't think I've ever died to that air elemental battle. They can do some damage to you. But as long as you have like over 250 health, I don't think they can kill you very easily. You'd have to like be ambushed by 6 and then fail to run. That's the only way I can see them killing you. And you know, you get crit at least twice. I didn't need to heal there, but I did. Yes, it does feel bad wasting heal potions after air elementals. But yeah, it looks like I have so many extra heal potions. I could have saved a minute by not buying those extra 11. I know it's not a minute. But of course, if I wouldn't have bought those, I'd walk into Chaos with 100 HP on my main fighter. Alright, so let's not be the last person to go next time. Excalibur to you. Soft. Let's do this. Then I'll switch him up to the top before Tiamat. I don't trust Warrior surviving to this battle. I believe I equipped the Excalibur. Or the Masamune. I know I equipped the Excalibur. I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Goody, 95 damage. Alright, fighter, let's take her out and get on the chaos. One more good swing like that, and she should be taken out. I said a good swing, fighter, not a bad swing. I'm just gonna play it safe. I still have 6 hit points to heal on the Black Mage if we don't take damage. And we don't take damage. I don't think a preemptive on that fight is probably a good thing for starting off on our RNG, but we'll find out fast. You fight. I'll put up 1 defense. That's it. Not that the defense really helps most of the time. Nice. We're at like 750 plus damage. It's over 1,000 already? Okay, that wasn't a good swing. Oh, I don't have any left. Just heal then. Screw it. I could try for Bane, but since we're doing good on damage, I'll just heal, I guess. And a skill is a good thing. Nice. I think a good crit from the fighter might end it then. There we go. There's our new world record. I guess you were right, Bison. It was on world record pace still. Thanks for the GGs, guys, and welcome in Dragoon Zero too. I didn't think this run was gonna be the one, but it was. Now the next time I try this, I'm going to try my level 4 strategy, and it's gonna take me 100 years to beat the game like that. So this is probably gonna stand for a bit. That chaos fight went pretty good. Tiamat went well. Volcano was sketchy. I still have minutes to save. I mean, I died to Astos. My Earth Cave was very bad. Lich was amazing. I had a 2-round Lich and all he did was punch one of my fighters one time and didn't paralyze them. My Ice Cave could have been a little better. I had like maximum enemies in almost every fight. Volcano definitely could have been better. Dan could have survived until level 12, which made the Kraken split take much longer. But overall, it was actually pretty good. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll submit the run sometime later today. I'm gonna continue grinding, yep. I know I'm a madman. I don't expect to get past the wizards very often with my next setup. I'm pretty much going to have to choose from doing 3 fighters and a black mage at level 4, or 2 fighters, black mage, red mage. So 3 fighters and a black mage is faster to get to the wizards, and easier to kill them, but they struggle up against Astos. I have to like guaranteed get at least 1 fighter crit, if not 2. 2 is probably the way to go. And if I do a red mage, the wizard battle is definitely harder. But if I can beat the wizards with both the mages alive, then Astos is doable. Yes, it's going to be awful. And honestly, I think it's possible to save like another, let's say 7 minutes total with that route, minus all of the mistakes in this one too. But the chances of all of that actually happening are not very high. So we'll see. I think I'll give the game a break for the rest of the week. I'm not working tonight, but I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. I think I'm just going to take the day off since I actually got this. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to send you guys over to Nikki, who's derusting 13 right now. But again, thanks for hanging out. It was an overall good run. And until next week when I start the even more awful part of the grind,